Now we go to our Zimbabwe market update with Jubelah Magutakuona, who is Senior Fund Manager at BancABC. Good morning, Jubelah. Perhaps just give us an overall view of what the market's been doing firstly.
Thanks, Dave. Well, I think investors have generally enjoyed a very good 4 months. Year-to-date, industrial stocks are up 24%. And I think when you try to reconcile that 24%, where is it coming from? It has come from a 26% increase in the large capitalized stocks, which are the top 10 counters on the ZSE by market capitalization. And you are looking at a 15% rise in the mid-capitalized counters, and you're looking at a 4% increase in the penny stocks. But I think lately, there's been a bit of a disappointment. There's been a bit of a pause. Market has slowed down for, I think, a couple of reasons. One is that there's been a bit of profit taking. I think when you're looking at a number of 24% in 4 months, certainly, there will be interesting opportunities to actually consolidate or probably crystallize some returns. And some of it is that the market may actually be consolidating in anticipation of a firm announcement on the election date. I think there's been a bit of a back and forth as far as a firm announcement on election date, which I think tends to keep everybody on pause. There is actually another pause, which has been weekend reports suggesting that there could be a bit of a change in as far as the indigenization regulations are concerned. So investors are a little bit disenchanted by some of these issues.
And investors don't like uncertainty, as we've been saying this morning on the program. Looking at some particular stocks, Delta, what are you expecting there?
Well, what we are expecting their results by about mid-May. Delta is the largest company on the stock exchange, so a lot of investors tend to actually look forward expectantly to their results. So I think there's been a bit of a trading update that has come through, and from that trading update, what we are reading from there is that overall volumes have been flat. Last year, they had done about 4 million hectoliters, so we expect the overall volume spread across lagers, sorghum and soft drinks to be around 7 million hectoliters. And I think when you compare that number, you are looking at a size in the mold of East African breweries and the like. Lager volumes are expected to be up 4%, a number that is curiously close to GDP. I think GDP for 2012 was up 4.4%, so, very close to, lager volumes there. And I think we can loosely use Delta's volume growth to just measure the pulse of the economy. Revenue is expected to be stronger, 14% up to probably around 650 million or thereabouts. And I think what is clear from this, volumes going up 4% and revenue going up higher, I think there's an indication that there's been a bit of management of the sales mix, pushing the higher margin brands, higher margin volume. And so, that may actually result in a maintenance or perhaps an increase even in the EBITDA margin. So if you're looking at a bottom line of 100 million, or a tad shy of that 100 million, which is expected, you are looking at a forward PE of 15 times. I think that's a number that is so undemanding, especially if you compare to, regional brewery PEs, Sechaba breweries, even East African breweries and the other like. So, and as usual, Delta is expected to, reward shareholders with a dividend.